excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Are you Dave Weiner?
Yes, I am.
Hi, I'm filmmaker Marty Flickman. How you doing?
Hi, Marty.
Hey, they told me to come and talk to you. I guess you work for Steve Vai, right?
Yes.
What exactly do you do for Steve?
Well, what don't I do?
Really?
I do lots of stuff for Steve.
As like what?
Well, let's see. First and foremost, I play guitar in the Steve Vai band.
Uh-huh.
I've been in the band since '99.
Uh-huh.
Done a couple world tours.
Wow.
Been all over the place, and we're now, where are we? In
Hamburg. Is it Hamburg?
No, we're in Cologne.
Cologne.
Right
Oh,
now.
wow. I should check my ticket.
About to do a show in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yes, guitar, acoustic, 7-string.
Oh, what's this? What's this thing?
This would be the sitar.
A sitar.
Electric sitar, yes.
A sitar. So it's a guitar with an S, like a sitar. You
Yes.
sit down and play it.
Sure.
No. Is that what you normally do? What is that noise? You guys have a really big operation. Well, so this is your amp, right?
This is my amp.
Okay.
VHT, of course. Beautiful stuff.
Well, listen, I don't want to keep you. So if you have something you got to do,
No,
feel free. Do you mind if I follow you around?
Sure, yeah.
Well,
I'll tell you a little bit about what else I do.
Okay.
Here in the
All right.
Steve Vai band. Let's see. Steve, as everybody in the music world knows, Steve is a very involved man.
Really?
Yes. He likes everything to be just so.
Yeah.
And for a good reason, most of the time it has to be that way to get the music across. And it all leads up to that, the music.
The music.
Every little detail, clothes, pre-show food, after show, all this stuff leads up to the show.
And you handle this.
And I don't handle all of it. I take care of some of Steve's little things.
Yes.
And let me show you one of the things.
Okay, great.
Here, every night.
Okay.
Now, Steve, being the showman that he is.
Right.
And that's what it is. It's a show.
Yes.
That a lot of people are lacking, but not Steve. He's the entertainer.
Mr. Entertainment. I've heard that.
He
I've heard that.
Entertainment.
Mr. Entertainment. Yeah.
And so to go in with that, Steve does a couple of little costume changes during the show.
Ooh, like Liberace.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
And so over here before the show, I'll just bring whatever Steve wants to wear.
Now,
Same thing basically. Every
is this
night,
your
but,
shirt or is it Steve's shirt?
No, this would be.
This is an actual Steve Vai shirt.
This is an actual Steve Vai shirt.
All right.
Yes, this is where the sweat goes, and
Great. Very colorful.
Very colorful. Looks great on stage.
Yeah.
With the lights and
I'm
the
sure.
thingies
I'm
and
sure.
the smoke and the thingies. And this is it. We just kind of create a little barrier for him so people can't see him.
It's kind of like a little like a playhouse. Like a
it's
little
almost
club.
like a little playhouse, like you had when you were a
It's
little
kind of
kid.
nice. It's like it's kind of cozy.
Got a
little seat.
things. We got a little seat. The boots.
Yeah.
He comes out for Bad Horse. He goes.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
So that's really cool.
What we got up here? We got
some little things, towels, some glasses he wears, cups, water. Not the usual stuff.
In case he gets thirsty.
In case he gets thirsty.
Okay,
as
I see.
everyone
All right.
does.
All right.
And that's the stage attire that Steve will change into.
Yeah.
And let's see, what else can we cover here? You know what? Let's take a trip backstage.
Oh, backstage.
Show you what we do.
I guess you're gonna have to walk me through. I don't have what they call like a roadie pass or something.
Yes, well usually it's a VIP pass.
VIP
usually
pass.
it's only for girls, but since we're on the Steve Vai tour, we don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Yee.
Watch your steps.
Watch yourself. Okay, well, a lot of steps here.
We're venturing to the mysterious backstage where a lot of people would love to come. Most of the time, it's really no big deal. It's a bunch of cases laying around.
Are they broken?
No, this is just the way things get treated on tour.
Oh, I've heard of this guy.
You heard of this guy?
Yeah, he's
he's an okay bass player.
I've heard about that. Yeah, I've heard. Okay, so
let's take a trip.
Hey, look, what's this stuff? What's this?
Whoa.
Eric Sardinas. Wow.
Hello.
Okay. Hey, yeah.
A little more storage. This is backstage.
Wow.
Big, mysterious, glorious.
It's a really big
Drunken
backstage.
orgy.
Yeah, posters. You got
backstage.
Wow.
Woo! Not entirely the case. Come in here.
So here we go. All right.
This is a little catering.
Catering.
And here we have some of our friends.
Yeah.
Some of our friends, such as Virgil Donati.
Virgil Donati. Hi, I'm filmmaker Marty Flickman. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Hey. It's Marty Flickman. He makes some things. Marty Flickman.
Yeah. You've never heard of me. No, you've never heard.
Seen his work. Okay, leave him alone.
Are you making fun of me? Man?
Of course not. I was trying to think of.
Wait, whoa. No, this is. Now,
yes.
Is he going to be in here? Is it like what are the odds of Steve Vai being here? 50-50?
It's usually 50-50. Today I'd say it's about 80-20.
Yeah.
Maybe 82-18, Jeff.
Well,
let's go see what's happening with him.
Oh, okay.
Really sorry to intrude.
Oh, okay.
Little interview.
So
for the DVD. So this is a typical dressing room situation.
Yeah.
For the Vai band.
And I noticed you have more clothes here.
Yes.
Are these your clothes or is Steve's?
This would be my shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
Every day.
Because you're a star. Is that what it is? Shining star.
Something like that.
And what's this? What's this kind of? What's
this is some of Steve's clothes. This is what he'll wear usually to open the show. Just this little vest coat thing.
So it gets the crowd going. Is what you're saying.
Pumps the crowd up. A little lightweight see-through shirt with.
When he gets hot. When he gets hot, yeah.
He takes that off. He takes that off.
And goes to that. It's a good move.
Yeah. And some black pants. And this is a little pre-show ritual that Steve does every day. This is basically
a little bit of voodoo, maybe, huh?
It's almost, it's almost like that. But what we have here is a tackle box.
A tackle box.
A tackle box.
You guys fish like on your off days?
No.
No, really.
No, we don't.
Just
no fishing.
Got a lot of cotton.
Cotton for the ears.
Blistex.
Exactly.
You've got pretty much everything.
And the honey.
Honey. Okay. Now, why would you have honey in there?
Steve likes honey, and sometimes he can't get it, so we just
you have like a
steal
backup.
little things like this and throw it in there in case he wants it. And various things. The hairspray. He likes to put the color hair
notes from
spray
home,
and
probably.
some notes from
correspondence.
Some fans. Yes. This he's always, like I said, being the showman.
Yeah.
So
what is it?
There we go.
Wow.
It's a little armband that lights up.
Does it say anything? Is it like a?
No, it's actually used to look really nice, but over the tour it got
it's just maybe it's supposed to be like maybe like a crooked vein or something like that.
Probably.
It says Billy now.
It looked. That might say Billy. It says Billy. Okay, that's enough of that. But so this is the usual dressing room situation.
Oh.
And this.
Now wait, no, now these are kind of odd. Does he wear these on stage?
No.
Really?
Those are for the beach.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was wondering, would he wear that with this, with this thing?
Only
if that would go at home. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he'll walk around.
These are his actual boots that he wears?
This is what he wears on stage.
What size is he?
I don't know. Pretty 13. Big though.
13.
Is he a 13, Bill? There's my shoe, and I'm a 10.
What's going on here? You making something?
Yeah, I'm making what's left of this shirt, and this shirt.
It looks more like a handkerchief.
Well,
a doily.
It's gonna be a doily. We're gonna go like this and throw it over the couch.
Yeah.
Well, that
looks nice,
motif.
right?
That's
you like that?
motif you got going.
This was a shirt that Steve would wear for the last couple songs.
Yeah.
Of the show.
When he's really hot, because I know.
Yeah, because it's very lightweight. You can see all the holes in it and stuff. Yeah. And today, I sent this out to be dry cleaned.
Yeah.
And the guy washed it.
Yeah.
And it shrunk. I mean, it shrunk a lot. It looks like a 14-year-old girl's sweater now.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So Steve didn't like that very much.
What's he gonna do to you? What's he gonna do to you?
He's not gonna do anything to me because Steve loves me so much.
Really?
And because it wasn't my fault. But
if it was your fault,
I've seen Steve get mad.
Okay.
A couple times,
right.
and there's a couple things that Steve does when he gets mad. First and foremost, he does this.
Actually,
thing.
could you flip your cap around because we got a shadow there. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Like the guy from Limp Bizkit now. It's nice.
Yeah. Rolling. So first and foremost, one of the things that Steve does when he gets mad, he just takes his which his finger's like this,
long.
It's like that.
Is that because just playing guitar it becomes long? Because my fingers used to be short. I started playing guitar; they actually grew.
Yeah.
So he's really long.
I don't know if that's the reason for that.
Yeah.
It might be some kind of. Do you live near a nuclear power plant or something?
Actually, Harrisburg. You know.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
that could be it.
Yeah, point
but,
taken.
Steve's fingers are huge, and what he does, he takes his finger and he just goes like this.
That is so funny.
And he does that.
Yeah.
Just presses it
Yeah.
to his lip,
Yeah.
and the lips tighten.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. Well,
Like that.
like that. It's tight.
And he just goes like this. And he just looks. As he's trying to think of what.
Looks at you or looks away.
No, most of the time he'll look away.
I was looking away.
Or he'll look down, something like this.
Yeah.
That's one of the things he does when he
Yeah.
gets mad.
Okay.
Another thing, when he's really mad, I think when he's really mad, he doesn't get mad often, but a couple times, like on the last tour when we were recording the live album, some things went wrong. And sometimes when he's really mad, I think he does something like this. He puts the hands behind the back, like this. And he stands there for a second. Because, again,
Yeah.
the lips are tight.
Okay.
You gotta have the lips
Tight lips.
tight.
Let me
You gotta have them
real tight.
like
Okay.
that.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real tight.
Like that.
Tight. They quiver? Just tight.
I'm never that close.
Okay. Probably want to stand back.
Yeah, especially in that
Tense
frame
situation.
of mind.
Yeah.
But so he'll go like this,
Yeah.
look down, lips are tight,
Yeah.
and then he'll go like this. So it's the arms back here.
Back there.
Yeah,
Got him. All right.
and then the
So wait, is it more of a grasp the hand, then up to the lip?
exactly.
Okay, so it's a
Exactly.
two-step.
There's degrees. There's degrees.
There's
If it's-
degrees.
If it's just right to this,
He's not as mad.
not as mad. Something will come out right away.
Right.
Fix this.
If it
button.
goes to
Whatever.
hands,
If it's hands back,
back to tight lip, finger.
tight lip like this.
Yeah.
That's when
You've got
starts a
problems.
little red in the face, a little smoke coming out of the ears.
And you got problems pretty much.
You have some problems in that. When that happens, you have problems. You get some problems. But like I said, Steve is such a great guy. That hardly ever happens. Only when things go really wrong. But this is the Steve Vai Band, and in the Steve Vai Band and crew, nothing ever goes wrong.
Well, that's interesting. I've been out with a couple other bands, and they've had problems left and right. And so far, I mean, you're the first person I've talked to, but seems like we're on a good track here on this interview thing. But I have some questions that I've come up with. What do you get out of touring? Like this tour in particular? What have you gotten out of this tour?
Hang on a second. Why don't you come with me real quick?
Okay.
Why don't you come with me real quick?
Okay.
What's this?
Now tell me this isn't what goes on backstage.
This is footage from last night's after show party.
I hate to see that kind of stuff. Are you involved in this?
I was actually just producing.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, I think this is getting kind of dark back here. We should get out of this room. This is kind of scary. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. What was the question?
What do you like this tour in particular? What did you get out of this tour? Besides maybe thousands of groupies, free food,
That's
schnitzel.
all the usual. That's all the usual stuff.
Usual.
This stuff that it comes with being in a band, groupies and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Not just this tour, but every tour that I have done with Steve, you learn. I mean, for me, being so young, and I joined the band when I was 22.
Yeah.
And I'm now 25, so I joined the band basically no experience, and hardly any gear, nothing. And Steve gave me a great. He took a chance on me. And he gave me a shot. And apparently I'm doing all right because it's a couple years later, and I'm still around.
Yeah.
But for me, it's learning as much as I can.
Yeah.
From the other guys in the band, from the crew guys, everything from front of house, monitors, lights. I try and just absorb and learn as much as I can, so I can use it later on in life.
Right. Sure.
And there's no better person or surroundings to be learning from than Steve, because he's just got it down. He's got it down from the music to just making things run smoothly. It's been phenomenal so far. I can never thank Steve enough.
Well, has playing with Steve or learning his guitar parts changed the way you play?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. I mean, because playing in Steve's band, you're playing his music. what he thought of what came out in his recordings and stuff. And the whole point of having Steve band the way it is, he wants to bring that music that he hears in his head and on his albums, he wants to bring that to the live show.
Okay.
And it has to be played a certain way.
Yeah.
And Steve, it's done wonders for my playing.
Yeah.
Learning Steve's parts and working with such great musicians as Billy Sheehan, Virgil Donati, Mike Mangini, Phil Bino, Mike Keneally, Tony McAlpine.
Tony McAlpine's actually, I didn't know that he was in the band.
Yeah, yes he is.
Yeah.
Yes he is.
He was. What band was he in before the Steve Vai band?
Poison?
Oh, really?
That's right.
I'm not sure.
That was a great time.
Combo, I thought. Brett Michaels and Tony
I
together.
think so, yeah.
It was magical.
Great. But, yeah, I mean, working with these people and just, it's just done amazing things for my personal playing. You really standing next to Billy, and you can just hear the rhythm just lock in.
And you can't hear much else.
And you can't hear much else. Granted, you can't hear much else, but you just tend to migrate towards that technique that is so good.
Yes, yes.
It just helps your own
Right.
playing. So, and that's just the way it is with every other instrument in the band.
Oh.
So it's been really great.
Oh, well, thanks for the time there, Dave.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
What was your name?
Marty Flickman.
Yeah, Marty.
Flickman, yes.
Marty.
Okay. Excuse me, are you Billy Sheehan?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm filmmaker Marty Flickman.
Marty, how you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. I want to ask some questions. I want to get into your bass playing, but actually, what I'm doing right now is trying to get some
What's this
amusing
for?
stories.
What's this for?
Well, it's for the Steve Vai DVD. Has Steve mentioned this to you? Has he talked to your people about this?
I don't think so, but it's probably okay. So
Okay, good.
Go ahead.
We can get into your bass playing later on, but I would really like to talk to you about maybe some funny things that have gone on the road. I understand you went to Belgium and China and Spain.
Yeah, we've been around quite
Really?
a bit. It's pretty
Yeah.
wild.
Oh, I bet.
Some wild stuff. Hong Kong was a blast.
Yeah?
It was amazing. We did 2 shows there. And since mainland China has taken over, a lot of the mainland China, traditions that weren't exactly established as much in Hong Kong because the British had it as a protectorate or colony. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Now it's starting to seep in a little bit. It's making it actually a little bit more exotic than it was. Well, anyway, where were we?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of the traditions and actually I heard because my mother is quite an activist against animal cruelty. She raises Newfoundlands, so they're big giant dogs, 200 pounds.
Yeah.
I've grown up with them all along. We've had a bunch of them. And it seems that they're serving a lot of dog meat in China, and the bigger dogs are more desirable in one ways, and there's a smaller breeds with different tastes or something like that.
Softer meat, maybe.
Maybe, you never know.
Yeah.
And they actually have shops you go in and they have like dogs hanging.
Really?
It's
Really?
amazing in China. It's incredible. Just an incredible culture that it just goes to show you. I mean, what's normal for one guy is completely weird for somebody else.
Yeah.
They probably freak out that some of the stuff we do, like Baywatch or Jerry Springer, and that drive them nuts,
Yeah.
But it was interesting because they had a lot of restaurants. Since Steve's a strict vegetarian, he really couldn't, have any meat or anything. So we went to this one shop, and it was really good because they really accommodated us pretty well, and they brought a lot of pasta and vegetables over and stuff like that. And they had a lot of dog on the menu. It was pretty wild, So, and they knew Steve, and they knew about his playing, and they were all excited. They come over getting autographs and stuff, like that. And so the chef did a special thing for Steve. They knew he was a vegetarian.
Right.
So they actually did the presentation in China is very important. The way the food is brought out. Like they always bring out a thing and open it up. And freaks out. They actually did the different breeds of dog. I guess have different tastes or something. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I asked for a little taste of Irish Wolfhound, as happened to be Irish.
Oh, okay.
But apparently an Irish Wolfhound is a big dog. So
Big
it was a
dog.
pretty big meal. I was not hungry.
Yeah.
So that was okay. But so sure enough, they brought out a plate, and they had actually made a tofu Jack Russell Terrier.
Wow, hey, that's pretty good. Yeah.
interesting, He tried a little bit.
Yeah.
Of it, but,
Did he like it?
I think he did.
Yeah.
He might have been faking it too, because he's trying to be nice to
yeah,
Chinese
yeah.
folks and all that. But that was interesting. But then eventually the head fell off. It became a mess. But
Yeah.
I still wanted to try the Irish Wolfhound.
Yeah.
But they only had it in lentil, so that's the only way to get it.
Oh, okay.
his hat. Come on.
Here's the damn hat.
God damn it.
Did you get the glasses? Come on, man. Gave these to him before.
Go, man. Needs clean underwear right now. Where is it? Where is it? Should have died hours ago.
Here,
What do
let's
you
take
forget?
mine. Let's take mine. Let's take my shoe.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hey Jeff, I hate to bother you. Can I get a minute of your time for a second?
I don't. Do you have to? Do we have to do it now?
Jeff, it's really important. Just a minute. Can I have a minute, please?
What do you need?
Jeff, please, just a second. I'm sorry to bother you.
Are you having problems with your solo again?
I'd rather not talk about it here. Let's go upstairs. I really appreciate it, man.
Real quick though.
Okay, I promise. Last time. I promise. Last time.
No problem.
Thanks, bro. No problem. I don't know what it is. Thing
So what is it? Is it it's the solo?
Well, no. I can fake my way through that, but I'm having that blue powder, that little thing.
Okay, I got it.
It's that
This
thing that-
is what you want to do, okay?
Okay.
So you got that?
I think so, but there's a lot of notes going on there. I'll try it. The worst I can do is suck. You know? Story of my life. So,
Hey,
what? Now, I gotta hit down and pull up.
exactly.
No, this one doesn't go?
No.
Just these two?
Exactly.
This is the A, right?
Exactly, right.
And this is the D?
That-
G, the G string.
Right.
And this is the D.
That's the D.
Oh, I didn't know that. God, thank God.
You've done this before, right?
Well, I faked my way through everything, as you know. I mean, I flashed the
That's all right,
lights,
that's all
all the
right,
wacky
yeah.
shit, and people buy it.
It's good. It's cool.
Hook, line, and sinker, I got
We'll
it.
make you look good, all right,
Or
bro?
sink, line, and hooker, as I say. This is supposed to like slide off that easy?
Exactly.
Ah, well, I'll figure it out.
Let me show it to you one more time, okay?
All right, go on.
Here we go. Got that?
Well, again, I think so. It starts like on this dot here,
Exactly.
and then moves like kind of past this dot eventually, and down this way,
Right.
like in that direction,
In that direction.
and then eventually it ends up on a thing where you hit a thing.
That's right. It would be the octave.
An octave.
Yeah.
What's octave is like oct is 8, so around October.
A little bit.
Is that how that works?
Kind of like late October.
Like fall, autumn. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Sure you got it? 'Cause,
Well, I will try it tonight, and I'll see what happens.
all right. Well,
What's the worst that could happen? Steve throws his guitar at me.
pretty much.
Hey.
I'm trying to simulate the show, but that's all right. I'm used to doing things totally unorthodox. Let's focus. Okay.
Those Michael sounded really good on the guitar riff.
This guy was here.
Is there now? Oh, okay. So we'll stick those up. You should check out the Okay, tell me what they are. You like these better than yours? Yes. All right. So listen, I have a quasi-gig. I'm thinking what I need to do.
Do you have a wide amount pair of pliers, Thomas?
Sound check. It doesn't need to be filmed. It needs to be recorded without my guitar, so I get these naked recordings, you know what I mean? Yeah. So this might be a good time for you to grab the handheld, go out and get the audience and the people out there, and let them know we're filming tonight.
Tony?
You know, when you talk
Tony?
Tell me about the first time you met Steve Vai.
If I can remember, it's all a big blur, of course, but it was in Frank Zappa years, and Warren Cucurullo was the guitar player as I got with Frank. And as Warren left after, I guess, a year and a half, couple of years, I saw this dark leather jacket guy at Frank's house, you know, and I didn't know who he was. And I was told he's a guitarist and what have you, and he I guess brought the transcriptions to Frank that he did from Frank Soli, and he was the next one that
So
played
Steve
with
was
Frank.
just a kid at that time.
Little Stevie Vai, as always.
How long have you been teching?
Well, 30 years, something like that. Without the Beatles, I wouldn't be here, I put it this way. And
Where are
so-
you from originally?
Vienna, Austria.
Yeah, sure. Were you a guitar tech in Vienna? Or?
Yeah, like I said, the Beatles. I had my Beatle band, of course, and stuff.
When you're on tour with Steve, can you describe your working day?
Well, it's to my preference. The earlier I can get into the gig, the better it is, because it makes the whole pace easier.
So you prefer a 16-hour day?
Yeah,
Or more?
because 86,100 seconds, they are so fast, as in our ever faster moving world. And then it's really, it's basically all day long where you're involved, because if it's not one thing, it's, as Frank Zappa used to say, 6 others. So there's always something that's not right, whatever has to be checked, changed, and at the moment's call. So it's really all day till the truck door closes, whatever, and then if you're lucky you get a shower, and back to the bunk.
Can you describe any unique factors relating to Steve's rigs? I think you build them Steve's rigs yourself, right?
This was a Bob Bradshaw switching system, which it is, and when I got with Steve in '99, it was like really quite dismantled and everything, and I didn't know what the stuff was. So little by little, put it together. But it's a Bradshaw switching system. That's the heart of it. That allows him to switch his G-force and so forth and his effects. But yeah, I've cosmetically cleaned it up and made it all right-angled connectors all across the board and what have you. So.
In the past, Steve has stated that he cannot accept a gig unless Thomas Nordig is available.
Well, that's very deep, and I'm.
Does that put a lot of pressure on you?
It sure does, and but is it? They say a guitar artist is only good as the guitar tech, or is it the other way around? So, anyway, it's well, what can I say? I'm honored and privileged, definitely.
And what is the biggest nightmare situation you've had since working with Steve?
I've had a few, but
I'd
say this. Well, I'd say this. I saw Prince when he played like 15 nights at Wembley Arena. It was an all-time record, and I went to 4 of these shows with Warren Cucurullo back then, because Frank Zappa's ex-former engineer Davey Moore was the engineer for Prince, so he got us in. And I saw when on Purple Rain, when the guitar comes in, all audience knows, and there was no guitar sound. So I saw that and always relate to that. Well, if that can happen, anything goes. But yes, I had, calls where, especially on a high-profile gig, as this is one to be, if there's no signal, it's very, 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 it's very hard. But the thing is not to lose, your mind or your cool, whatever. And, there's always a way out, in the end.
Can you describe any advice you have for aspiring musicians or guitar techs?
Well, the reason I'm doing this, I'm 56, and I love to. Why be in one space when you can travel? You know, all these places around the world I would have never gotten if it wasn't for traveling with bands, and that's 51% of the thrill, I think, and of course music. You know.
Do you have any high points or good stories from one of your Vai tours?
It's really every night. It's I would have to say the music is the reward. You know, when you see it, when it all works, and it's about as good as it gets, really.
Sorry guys, I'm supposed to stop you.
Can you give us a high point or a good story from one of the Vai tours?
Well, at gunpoint, God, that's a hard one because it's that's cheap answer, but it's just every night there's there's magic, and even on a in quote bad night, it's always fantastic. I think couldn't really say a particular one. I'm sure there is one, but at gunpoint I wouldn't know.
Now for the tough one, can you describe Steve Vai in one word?
Wow. So, Steve Vai. Here's what it is. Steve Vai at times gets his own notes. Since he's only played like about 40 zillion and a half, it's quite understandable. So every now and then I gotta step in and correct it, So I mean, it's all in good fun, but it is necessary at times. So that's what's going on.
Unacceptable.
Es ist nicht akzeptierbar. Es ist furchtbar, ist das. Also das ist das Letzte.
Great, Steve. Pretty cool. You write that?
I wrote that.
Thomas Nordig, Day 1, Vai Rehearsals, Asia Europe Tour, 2001. Jeff Mallard, Ultra Tech, Billy Sheehan, Ultra Bass, Virgil Donati,
Got a new toy.
Hey, how about these strings here, my friend? Check this out. 7 gauge, like flower wire. Like Winnie Moore.
I like that.
He's got it all.
That still has to be real distinct.
Please.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, man. Thanks, man.
Look at my new guitar case. Woo!
Kept it up and it's really hot. Boy, I can't. I can't start.
Thank you.